According to a recent report by the LAPD, they are now investigating Kanye West after it was alleged that he punched a fan of his. On Thursday, January 13th, outside of the Soho warehouse in LA at around 3 a.m. in the morning, a fan walked up to Kanye and asked him for an autograph. This fan claimed that Kanye responded to the request with verbal attacks before adding violence into the equation. The fan then claimed that he had asked Kanye for an autograph while he was sitting in a car near Santa Fe Avenue and Bay Street, just outside of the Soho warehouse, an exclusive club in downtown Los Angeles. From what we know so far, an argument took place upon the fan asking for an autograph, and that led to Kanye punching him in the face, knocking him to the ground in the process. The LAPD confirmed this incident with multiple media outlets and said that Kanye is currently a suspect in the ongoing investigation. The statement reads, "A battery report was completed with Kanye West as a named suspect. No arrests have been made and the incident is being investigated by our Newton division." The victim of Kanye's attack reportedly refused to have any medical treatment as well following the incident. And on top of that, the fan apparently recorded much of the altercation with Kanye on his phone, but the footage is being held by police until they are done conducting their investigation. TMZ had shared a video though that looks like someone was recording from behind a fence. The camera peeks through a small hole and you can see what looks like two people following Kanye back to his vehicle. However, at one point he spins around and begins pointing and yelling at them, and he can be heard saying, "Did y'all say that or not? Did y'all say that or not? Because that's what happened right now." And boy, did he sound angry when he was saying that. I mean, enraged would probably be a better way to describe it. TMZ reported that Kanye allegedly pushed and then punched a male fan, and if found guilty, he could be facing a max jail sentence of 6 months behind bars. Now, when I looked into this further, I did find more videos of the incident online. TMZ had posted another video to their YouTube page, and immediately at the start of the video, Kanye is yelling at these two women saying, "Get away from me." Although the one lady keeps asking Kanye to give her his hand and then keeps saying that she is his family. But Kanye keeps refusing and just seems to get more and more agitated with her. Meanwhile, the camera pans back and the poor fan is just laying on the ground still while the person filming yells out to them, "Why did he just do that? What is wrong with him?" He then proceeds to ask if someone could please call the cops. Although the battery charge is considered a misdemeanor, so even if the cops did show up while Kanye was still on the scene, it's most likely that he would have not been arrested. After Kanye West was accused of hurling racial slurs at Daily Show host Trevor, Instagram decided that enough was enough. For weeks, the rapper has been using his page to harass his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, her new boyfriend Pete Davidson, comedian DL Hughley, and comedian Dave Series. According to reports, he is being temporarily locked out of his account and won't be able to post, comment, or send any messages. Although a spokesperson for Meta declined to give any comment on the exact reason, we're told that it was due to him violating the platform's policies on hate speech, harassment, and bullying, which resulted in a 24-hour ban. The post about Trevor Noah has since been removed, so I know that had to be the one that got him into trouble. His attack on Trevor came after the comedian spoke at length about the situation with Kanye and Kim. He also mentioned his own terrifying experience of his mother being told that she was overreacting and then being shot, suggesting that we take this situation more seriously. On the show he said, "Two things can be true. Kim likes publicity, Kim is also being harassed. I see a woman who wants to live her life without being harassed." And the host then went into more detail about Kanye's mental health issues and how Pete sending him that text message about being in Kim's bed probably didn't help the situation. He also added, "What she's going through is terrifying to watch and shines a spotlight on what so many women go through when they choose to leave." Now, as I mentioned earlier, Meta did not give an official statement on the matter, but according to TMZ, a spokesperson told them that they will be taking additional steps if further violations happen, which could mean a total ban on Kanye's account if he keeps this up. Before Kanye or Instagram or Meta or whoever deleted that post, Trevor Noah actually left a comment on it. In a lengthy comment responding to Kanye's attack on him, Trevor said, "Damn, here we go again. Everybody's saying what's not for him. There are few artists who have had more of an impact on me than you, Ye. You took samples and turned them into symphonies. You took your pain and through the wire turned it into performance perfection. I thought differently about how I spend my money because of you. I learned to protect my childlike creativity from grown thoughts because of you. I still smile every time I put on my seatbelt because of you. You were a serious rapper who also knew when not to take himself seriously. You effortlessly brought comedy into music and made us all smile while we rapped along. You're an indelible part of my life, Ye, which is why it breaks my heart to see you like this. I don't care if you support Trump, and I don't care if you roast Pete. I do, however, care when I see you on a path that's dangerously close to peril and pain. You have every right to fight for your family, but you have to know the difference between that and fighting your family. I've woken up too many times and read headlines about men who've attacked their exes, their kids, and then themselves. I never want to read that headline about you. If you're just joking about it all and I'm an idiot for caring, then so be it." Honestly though, I'm shocked that it took this long for Instagram to do something about these posts. I mean, they are way over the line and Kanye knows this. That's why he deletes most of the posts right after leaving it up for a bit. One thing's for sure though, the man knows how to stay in the news cycle, even when he's not allowed on social media. Who knows if Meta will take it as far as deplatforming him, but if that does happen, you can certainly expect Kanye to be talking about starting his own Instagram.
Kanye West may have gone too far this time. I'm Melissa Melotti, your host, and let's jump right into it. On August 8th, Kanye West released an Instagram post proclaiming that Skeet Davidson is dead on a fake New York Times backdrop. Skeet is the name that Kanye uses to refer to Pete Davidson, former SNL comedian and also now ex-boyfriend of Kim Kardashian. The post came after the most recent announcement that Kim and Pete had split after only 9 months of dating and a few tattoos on Pete later. The post has now been deleted, but not before millions of screenshots captured it as proof. This would not be the first time Kanye has commented on this relationship and taking jabs at Pete. Earlier in the year, Kanye released a music video that depicts the harming of Pete, and he also shared private text messages from Kim's phone on social media. Kim allegedly said to Kanye, "You are creating a dangerous and scary environment and someone will hurt Pete, and this will all be your fault." Kanye took to Instagram to follow up on this and commented, "Upon my wife's request, please nobody do anything physical to Skeet. I'm going to handle the situation myself." He accompanied the comment with a picture from the 2001 film Baby Boy with Ving Rhames hurting Tyrese Gibson. Kanye has repeatedly threatened Pete and begged for Kim to take him back. Allegedly, Pete is now attending therapy to recover from the craziness of this situation. A source close to Pete told People that the comedian has been in trauma therapy in large part due to the many threatening posts that Kanye has posted on social media. Quote, "The attention and negativity coming from Kanye and his antics is a trigger for Pete, and he's had to seek out help," the insider said. Celebs such as Trevor has been trying to get Kanye's attention, reaching out and telling him that he's gone too far. Some people believe Kanye's post is yet another distraction post curated by the Kardashian clan. Kanye has been known to make dark jokes, and after publicly announcing he was going to deal with the situation himself, this post could be a sign that he has dealt with it and he is the reason they have split up. Fans have become so obsessed with the breakup of Kim and Pete and Kanye's posts and have come up with a few theories as to what is really going on. Some say Kim and Kanye are now back together and that may motivate Kanye to post something like this to implant the idea into everyone's mind that he won. Some say that the breakup, along with Kanye's disturbing post, is a distraction from the fact that Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson just had another child, something no one is talking about. The news was timed perfectly to distract everyone from Khloe's new child, as people are already super hard on Khloe for forgiving Tristan, and she may just want this time without the public's energy and opinion. But then of course the final theory as to why Kanye may post something like this could be due to mental illness. It became public knowledge not too long ago that Kanye suffers from a few mental disorders, including bipolar disorder, and as we all can remember from Amanda Bynes' tweets in 2013, another celeb who suffers from bipolar disorder, it wouldn't be within the wheelhouse of someone struggling with this disorder to say erratic things and make inappropriate remarks. As much as I am all for freedom of speech, I think it's the job of his family and team to make sure that he is okay and gets the help that he needs, even though they may be conflicted with this, as this kind of behavior has become a part of his brand, sadly. Do you think he has gone too far, or is this just another remark that we should chalk up to Kanye being Kanye? Or should this be taken seriously as an actual threat? Would love to know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Recently, Kanye West claimed to have picked up an unreleased adult film tape of his estranged wife Kim Kardashian and her then boyfriend Ray J. Kanye said that after watching Kim kiss Pete at Saturday Night Live right in front of him, he immediately hopped on a red eye to get the laptop from him.
And kiss the dude you dating right in front of me. And everybody's like, oh, that's cool. After I went and got the laptop from Ray J myself that night.
On an episode of a podcast called Bootleg Kev, Ray J's former manager Wack 100 made the bold claim of suggesting that he was in possession of another Kim Kardashian tape. Wack said in the episode, "We got part 2 on the laptop and it's never been seen. We'd love for you to have it. It'd be a great personal private NFT. I would never give it to anybody but Kanye because it's the mother of his children." Kanye then said that Kim became emotional after he brought her the tape. He goes on to say, "I gave it to her and she cried when she saw it. You know why she she cried when she saw the laptop? Because it represents how much she's been used. It represents how much people didn't love her and just saw her as a commodity. However, in a new statement to Page 6, Kim K has dismissed the notion that there was another adult video involving her and Ray J. A spokesperson for Kim did confirm that a laptop was given to her, but they denied the existence of any explicit content that Kanye alleged was on the computer. The statement reads, "The computer and hard drive collected were supposed to contain the original video and any unseen footage. After review, there was nothing sexual unseen, only footage on the plane on the way to Mexico and footage at a club and restaurant on the same trip." Kim remains firm in her belief that there is no new second tape that exists. After 20 years, she truly wishes to move on from this chapter and focus instead on the positive things she continues to do as a mother, entrepreneur, and advocate for justice reform. But even with saying that and clearly laying out that the tape does not exist, a source also told the press that Kim was very emotional when Kanye showed up with a computer and hard drive. Then they're quoted as saying, "Kim was and still is truly grateful to Kanye for getting it back. The tape cost her a lot of pain and continues to haunt her to this day. Even though they are no longer together as a couple, they remain aligned with the same concerns about how this content that continues to be used against her will affect their 4 young kids in the future." Now, this could be though more mind games from Kanye West, because back in September when Whack 100 made the claim, Ray J even responded and said that the rumor just wasn't cool. In an Instagram caption, Ray J wrote, "This ain't cool. I've been staying off the radar, just staying focused and being humble and thankful for all the blessings I'm receiving. How can I show growth and maturity if this kind of stuff keeps happening? I'm a father now and my job is to be a great parent and put them first. This is not the message I want to send out." So why Whack would start this rumor and then tell Kanye to make it into an NFT is beyond me, but I'm thinking it's another case of clout chasing and another opportunity for Kanye to embarrass Kim after he felt embarrassed by her kissing Pete Davidson in front of him at SNL. But those are just my thoughts.
What is going on with Kanye West and White Lives Matter? This latest story is insane, so let's get right into it. It looks like Kanye is taking a controversial stance yet again. The rapper set up a surprise Yeezy fashion show yesterday in Paris to showcase season 9 of his collection. But as usual, the show was a disaster. And it was somehow worse than the one where he made guests wait for hours in the hot sun, or the one where all the models started fainting. But this time, before the models hit the runway, Kanye gave the speech of a lifetime while wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt, which also happened to have the Pope's face on it. And no, he was not wearing it ironically. He talked about Kim's Paris robbery in 2016 and trash-talked his former manager Scooter Braun. He also mentioned the struggles he faced entering the fashion industry and his recent fallout with Gap. He said, "I am Ye, and everyone here knows I am the leader. You can't manage me. This is an unmanageable situation. You can't turn the music lower. This is a God's dream. A dream that can't happen without the help of God. The journey. The people who believed early. The people who sat in my car and listened to the early versions of Yeezus." During his speech, Kanye said that Scooter Braun told him that he needed to make more money by continuing his 2016 St. Pablo tour, and he thinks that the tour's cancellation is a moment that will be brought up for the rest of his life. He went on to say, "It's the ultimate stigma. People think they have the right to come up to my face and call me crazy, like it doesn't hurt my feelings, or like you don't have to be crazy in order to change the world." He also spoke about his recently terminated 2-year partnership between Yeezy and Gap, and then he asked the audience if Elvis Presley would have been able to perform in Paris if he had Instagram, instead of being held back by his manager. But what really sparked the most controversy was Kanye wearing the shirt, because the words printed on it are considered a hate slogan by the Anti-Defamation League. The phrase White Lives Matter originated in 2015, following the start of the BLM movement. As the organization details on its website, certain supremacist groups started promoting the slogan, including the one that starts with the letter K. To make matters worse, Kanye also had a lot of the models in the show wearing the same shirt, and he even posed for a photo with conservative commentator Candace Owens. And yes, they were both wearing the shirt. But if his fashion show wasn't divisive enough, the internet truly exploded when Kanye posted on his Instagram story, saying, "Everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over, you are welcome." Kanye had previously seen pushback for his fashion choices, like when he wore a jacket with the Confederate flag on it in 2013, or when he wore a MAGA hat during a 2018 performance on Saturday Night Live. At the time, Kim defended his decision to wear the politically charged baseball cap and support former President Trump during a 2021 interview. She said that she was initially nervous about the fashion choice, but said, "Now looking back, I thought, why should he take that hat off if that's what he believes in? Why can't he wear that on TV? Half of the country voted for Trump, so clearly other people like him also. I learned a lot from that situation, and no matter what, it taught me to be a little more empathetic for people that that just want to do what they want to do, and freedom of speech. And if you want to wear the hat, wear the hat. Then 2 years after Kanye was seen wearing the MAGA hat, he announced that he was running for president and embarked on a campaign that included a rally stop in Charleston, South Carolina. At his only campaign event, which was surprisingly successful, he revealed deeply personal details about his family, and it ultimately earned him about 60,000 votes in a dozen states. But ever since Kim filed for divorce from Kanye in February of 2021, the 45-year-old seems to be on a bit of a downward spiral. He was sucked into a messy feud with Pete Davidson just because he was dating Kim. Not too long ago, text messages between the two men were leaked by a guest writer on SNL. The screenshots were both hilarious and a little disturbing. Pete wrote, "Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing, and you are so effing lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore, and I'm done being quiet. Grow the F up." To which Kanye replied, "Oh, you're using profanity now? Where are you right now?" Then Pete responded by sending him a shirtless selfie saying, "In bed with your wife." I mean, it kinda makes you feel for Kanye because that would be hard for anyone to hear. Before their divorce, they had been together for almost a decade. So it's understandable that he's still a little resentful that Kim is able to move on so easily.